G'day guys, it's Stephen from Adventuring. So today is going to be the first video of hopefully a number of install videos or modification videos, either with my truck or any of my mates' trucks. So in today's video we are going to be replacing the stock Toyota head unit in my 2012 Toyota Hilux SR5, and the reasons why I'm replacing it: number one, apparently I sound like I'm underwater and just sound horrible when I'm on the Bluetooth hands-free calling people. Then the other major thing as well is the Bluetooth. For me, it takes almost like 5 minutes, well, it feels like 5 minutes to connect to my phone for music through Spotify. And then the other thing as well, and it's for legality, is where I live in Queensland, the government has introduced new laws where if you are touching your phone whilst driving, even if it's in like a phone cradle like this to just change your playlist on Spotify, they're gonna sting you with 4 points and almost $1,000. So I'm gonna be installing this Kenwood DDX920WDABS. Now what the DABS means, it just pretty much means digital radio. Now this unit is about $1,000, so I feel like this is an investment for me. By touching the head unit, I'm not breaking the law. So today we're going to be installing this unit. The reasons why I picked this one: it's got wireless Apple CarPlay. Now with some head units out there in the market, they're wired, so when you jump in the vehicle you have to plug in your phone and then connect to it. I just wanted it completely wireless, where I just come in, turn the vehicle on, and then my phone will connect. It's obviously got Android Auto, and then also USB mirroring, so which will be handy for me if I'm running HEMA maps. Well, I am running HEMA maps on my phone when I'm off-road, so I can just have it up on the big screen there. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So once I removed all my my phone mount and my off-road GPS, this is the fascia, this silver part. This is the part that you have to remove to get into the head unit. I'll just take the radio off. So to get it off, you just literally just get your fingernails in behind there, and then you just pop it off. You don't really need any tool or anything like that. That's pretty much how easy it is. Now this part will actually come down here as well, and then that is your air conditioning unit and your fascia out, and then also the head unit here. Now to make this a little bit cleaner, I'm just going to undo these plugs and then just take this whole thing out of the way so it's not in my way. Now to get the head unit out, there's going to be 4 bolts holding it in. There's going to be one there, one there, another one there, another one there. You can just simply undo them with a hand screwdriver. Alright, now that we got the stock head unit out, I'm just going to use my tailgate as a bit of a workbench. That's pretty much it. We will need to retain these stock mounting brackets, which will transfer to the new head unit. So whilst I'm here, I might as well do a unboxing of the unit. So I purchased this particular unit from Carbon Car Sound Systems. Now I'll get to that in a little bit as to why I particularly purchased from them. But anyway, you get a remote, not that I'm going to be using it, some batteries, this is your GPS antenna, your 2 USB outlets. So the black one will be for your Apple and your Apple CarPlay, wired if you want. Again, like I said, this is wireless, so this is pretty much made redundant. And then the grey one is for your Android Auto. Now we'll be installing that just in case if I have anyone drive my vehicle and they want to be able to use it. Then this is the external microphone. This is gonna make me sound like I'm not underwater anymore and muffled. So I got to install that as well. Some new screws, warranty card and manual. We don't need that. But here is the unit. let us get it out. I believe this is the digital antenna. Now, I don't believe I'll need to install this one, but I will get back to you on that one, because with the wiring harness that I purchased or got with this kit, that's, I believe, not needed. Anyway, so let's get the unit out. Don't need that. Here it is here. Oosh. Just rip her open like a big Christmas present. Here it is. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So at the back here, you got your USB connections. Obviously your fuse, your nav. Now I believe this little part here, let me focus the camera. If I can focus. There we go. So this little one here, I believe you can connect external mapping to it. I believe you can get HEMA, but obviously I don't require it since I've got it on my phone. You've got obviously all your camera inputs. So this particular unit can take up to 3. Now I'll only be using the one for reversing. RCA outputs for all your amplifier if you need it. Obviously I don't have one in this vehicle. Now I don't know if you can really see it. Focus the camera. In here you got your digital antenna, and then your AV out audio, GPS, microphone input, and then your remote input, and your dash cam, because apparently Kenwood do dash cams as well. So without further ado, let's transfer the mounting brackets to this unit. Now, one thing I failed to mention, guys, is the other reason why I picked up this particular unit is Kenwood specifically made this DDX920WDABS. I don't know why they have to make everything so long and complicated. Anyway, the reason why I picked this unit up is because Kenwood manufactured these units specifically for Toyota and Subaru, because apparently Toyota and Subaru use a wider DIN size. So you got your standard single and double DIN sizing, but Toyota, it is a double DIN size, but it's just a little bit extra wider. So Kenwood manufacture these specifically. So that's your stock bracket just coming off. So literally you just grab it and then place it on top of your new unit. It's literally unscrew, screw, and Bob's your uncle. Alrighty, now that I've successfully run the microphone cable just here, I'm just going to pop that off to the side. So the next thing to pop in will be the GPS receiver. So this is it here, just a nice cable. Now I'm not too sure what this other square part is. I don't know if that's meant to go on the inside and then that, but stuff it. From the videos that I've watched previously, I don't believe they used that part. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this right up on the inside, just sort of up in behind the clock face there. You can sort of see me pushing the dash up near where that GoPro mount is. So just simply a matter of peeling off this double-sided tape. Yep. Alright, take 3 of trying to get this GPS receiver in here. There we go. Alright, she's stuck up and just sort of like around here. So now that's in. Now, so that's the GPS and that is the mic. Now the reason why I purchased this system, camera focused, was this. Now this is a plug and play wiring harness that Carbon Car Sound Systems, I believe that's their name. Anyway, there'll be a link up in this corner here of the video and also in the description. This is literally a plug and play wiring harness. If you didn't have this particular install will take a lot longer to do, where you're splicing wires and shit like that. This is probably one of the biggest reasons why I purchased through them, because this alone, all these adapters, is probably about, I'm going to guesstimate about $100, $160. If you look at like the likes of Aero Pro and Stinger. So this is their harness that they custom make, and literally that's it. That is completely it. Now I believe I have to ground off the reverse, and then yeah, so I'm just going to plug all this stuff in, and let's go. The beauty about these pre-made plug and play harnesses is it's just so simple. You just plug it in and on your way you go. It's just that simple. You can just see me here cross-checking all the plugs, as well as feeding through the dual USB ports for wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto into the glove box. Alright, so now that we've got everything plugged in, what we want to do is just put a little bit of electrical tape around these connections just to make sure they don't come undone whilst also the vehicle is in motion. So it can be any electrical tape, can be black, can be red, can be cloth tape, but essentially, yeah, you just grab a little bit and then just wrap it around the corners. This last step was a little bit fiddly, but managed to get there in the end. So fed through all the cables into the back and got the unit powered up and started setting it all up. This is also when I started to learn all the steering wheel controls, so I didn't lose any functionality of that. So once we've secured the head unit in, it's a bit of a tight fit trying to get all the wires back in there. But now it's time to reinstall your fascia unit. So it's just a matter of plugging in the factory plugs again, and then they're just simple click, 3 clicks, and then that will just pop straight back in. Turn my hazards on. Just like that. Give it a good old whack to make sure it's all in, and that is the head unit installed. Now it's just a matter of going in and programming your buttons, which I've already done previously, but let's start her up and so let's start it. This is the boot up screen. Apparently what you can do is you can customize the image, and I've already taken the liberty of connecting my phone and CarPlay and everything, but that is literally the install done. Okay, so I'm going to do a little demonstration of how quickly this unit will turn on and then connect to CarPlay. So ignition's on, head unit turns on, that warning screen obviously must be mandatory for it to come up. go onto the main home screen, Apple CarPlay is connected, and apparently I want to go to Macca's. But that's it. That's how quickly it connects. So much quicker than previously. And then you can just go into CarPlay and you got your whole Spotify playlist and browse straight away.